Hello, my name is swissbianco. In this video I will talk about the Milwaukee fastback knife, which is here in front of the camera. They make that in a couple different versions, also as an assistant opener. This one I saw yesterday at the local hardware store, and I never saw that system before. It looks different to me because of the features. It has clearly here the liner lock. We see on top the button like a switchblade, and we have no opening thumb notch or a knob or plate or a hole or anything at all on the blade. No nail nick, no nothing. So I was wondering how that actually will work. As we look quick to the packaging, the knife was like this in the packaging. We see press and flip, and we see the picture actually looks a bit like a switchblade here, and yeah, the packaging is a bit unusual with those dimples as they welded the plastic together. And as we notice here and here, that knife on the pictures appears to be a different style of the blade shape. So how it looks, they did change the blade shape. I did not see a knife with this shape for sale. It also has a limited lifetime warranty, and of course it's made in China. There are the usual warnings, and that you can how to check, unlock the knife with the liner lock, of course, and that you can change the pocket clip. I'm gonna show that in a minute. And there some more of the models. They have one for razor blades, the usual type, and the same handle as the one that I show, but it has a hawkbill blade. And then they make also a spring assist knife as well. So that much about that. Now we come back to the knife. Now how to operate that. Looks like a switchblade, but it is a liner lock, as we see here. As we press in the liner lock, we can close the blade, and there we are. As the button is sticking out in the higher position, then the knife is locked. The blade can't come out. You need to press it in, and then you can open the blade, and then we see the button is in a lower position there. So, and to close it, of course, it's the liner lock again. So how to open it? It's a press and flip. So it's like a gravity knife. Basically, you hold the knife, you press the button, and then you flick it. I have to reach around the camera so that doesn't look too elegant, but it works. It is easy to use. You can adjust the main screw here to make it a bit lighter. I had to do this on my one, that it flips open a bit better. And for me it's amazing that that works with the US law, because the switchblade law that they have here in USA say if you have a button on the handle and to flip out the blade, that is a little bit towards the switchblade. But apparently this version works in USA with the law, so that is pretty nice. And it's an unusual system. That's why I got this knife, mainly to study the system. I never had a knife like this before that has this in a combination with the liner lock. So how does that work inside? We have the liner lock here, and as I close it a bit, I hope the camera see it. We have here the button. So the liner lock is part of the liner, and behind the liner lock, a little bit in the middle of the scale where actually the button is a second liner lock. As you know, the liner lock has a detent ball. The detent ball is only to hold the blade in the closed position by pressing a little bit of the liner lock with the detent ball in part of the blade to hold it inside in the closed position. Now that secondary liner that they put, that cutout, that tab of the liner that moves the button here, there the locking, the, how should I say, the detent ball stands out more. So actually as we close the blade, then this part that is spring loaded with part of the second liner comes out a bit higher, and that means that detent ball is locking the blade into the closed position. And this time, until a regular liner lock, you can't open it because the detent ball goes too deep into the part of the blade. You actually need to press it in and then open it up. Yeah, we have a bit rough weather today in North Georgia, a little bit thunder and a gully wash, so the electric light did flicker a bit too. Sorry about that, but that is living on the great countryside in USA. So I love it, it's great. So what else? We have the scales, really nice rounded, chamfered, really nice and well done, and Milwaukee print in the middle, of course, and the texturing on that, what it appears like nylon, is really nicely done. Nice contour in your handle, in your hand. You have the serrations here too, on the blade a bit as well. The quality is really nice, I like it. For the price, exceptionally nice. They put in this part here, as I saw, that is for remind you that you should wear a protection. How much that apply by using a knife, that is a different thing. We have the lanyard hole over here, 550 paracord should still fit, and then we have the pocket clip. That is a wire construction, hold in place with a screw. You can put that on the other side here if you want. Yeah, my voice got a bit pollen as well. So on top here we have another interesting feature. That part here, as the knife rides pretty low to that rim here in your pocket, that you can easier grab it out. That much would stand out. You can grab this part here and easier pull it out. I never saw that feature on a knife before either, so that is really interesting. It's simply molded in the scale. And yeah, what is negative on that knife? For open and close, yeah, if you do that and the blade flicks out like that, some people may think it's a switchblade. So that could be a bit on the negative side. You can open it, of course, with two hands as well. You simply press it in and then you open it like that, and not gonna flick it. So that is pretty easy possible as well. The quality on this sample is relative good. The edge on the blade on top, that needs a bit more rounded, but for the price of such a knife, that you can do yourself. What I don't like is the silver shininess of the clip. I gonna blast that the next time I gonna sandblast. I gonna make that one as matte as the blade, and they could have include a screw just as a replacement part in case that get lost, and also to fill up the hole. As that knife is made in China, a screw like that costs nearly nothing. So that screw that is in here, they could have put in there. I did not take it apart yet to look completely inside, but since it's made in China, it could be that that is a metric, quite likely, so you have a bit of harder time in USA to get a spare screw. But maybe Milwaukee would help you with the customer service as well. The rest I really like. It's a unique approach on a knife system like that. I'm gonna test it out this summer a bit more. It's like a workman's tool mainly, not a collectible, and the quality of that red plastic, nylon, whatever it is that they used, feels really good in your hand. That feels a little bit like the nylon of the Echo line of the Victorinox knives that I have, so that's nice too. And last point also, please make it in black. Not only red, make it in black. I know Milwaukee is red, but if the whole handle would be black and maybe only the Milwaukee reddish, whitish in the middle, but the rest black, that would sure help for sales and all. But since the knife is riding pretty low in the pocket, you don't see too much of the red. To come to the packaging, that knife was like this in the packaging. We quick look a bit on that. It has a unique approach on how they welded together the anti-theft, the theft protection plastic there. You simply cut a bit here and on the other side, then you can take it out. It shows you the one hand opening and how to cut and all, and as we noticed, the blade shape is different on those two pictures that it is on the real knife. So somewhere they did change that style. I did not see that style exactly for sale. On the back side we see how to use the liner lock and to change the belt clip. Then we have the different models with the razor blades. Then we have a hawkbill style. This one uses the same handle as the one that I did buy, just in a hawkbill size style blade. And then we have assistant opener as well. Yeah, that much it is. Have a look on the Milwaukee website, that is here. Then you see all the information, what exactly is made in this style, and the technical information and the sizes. And I'm gonna test it out a bit this summer. One thing I have to notice, the blade on this one comes really sharp right out of the box. So if that is typical or not, I don't know, but the sharpening on this one was done pretty well in China, where they made that knife. So for the little money on that knife, it's a good buy. You just need to know if you want to deal with that unique system. And we see later this summer as how the quality gonna hold up. As we one point more, as we see the spacer goes until here, so the whole spacer is solid, but there is no knife stop. The knife stop is in the knife into the liner, It's a hidden stop. That means the stop is in the blade and then bumps into the liner. And on this knife, as best as I see for now, that I did not take it apart yet, no time for that, shortly pre or blade show, the blade stop only goes to one liner. It appears to have the cutout for the blade stop on both liners, but it only stops at one liner, so that could turn into a problem sooner or later, because with regular knives we should not flick them like this, and this is purposely designed to be flicked all the time. So we see how long that lasts. But I'm sure the Milwaukee customer service would help you too with the replacement in case you have a problem there. That much about the Milwaukee fastback flip knife.